Okay, so today is day 2 of the campaign for hope. And today is a very special day because it is also Jody's birthday. So, a big happy birthday to you, wife.
Thank you, Kyle.
Today is also a milestone birthday for Jody. So why don't you tell us how old you are?
Today I'm 50.
50?
Yeah. On the back end of life for sure. If I got another 50 years, would be a bonus.
So when it's Jody's birthday, it also happens to be the biggest difference in our age gap because it just goes that extra year for like 3 months. So
2 months and 2 weeks.
2 months and 2 weeks. But if you want to guess our age gap, you can do so in the comments.
Maybe we have a prize for you. I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know what we're closed right now, so I don't know what we could offer you. But if you want to guess our age gap, that might be a fun little quiz for you guys.
In today's episode, we are going to talk about friendship and how friendship can just bring hope into our life. So especially on your birthday, I think friendship is obviously important. How did you kind of bring friendship into your birthday this year? Or how were you not able to bring friendship into your birthday this year?
Well, originally I had wanted to walk the Camino to mark my 50th birthday. On my 40th birthday I ran a marathon, so I thought, it would be a good thing to do on my 50th birthday to have a spiritual walk from Portugal to Spain, but obviously that got canceled. So I decided that I was going to book a retreat center and invite 14 friends to join me, because at that time we were allowed to gather in groups of 15. Mm-hmm. So there was 15 of us. I had booked a retreat center, and this was actually a really big leap for me because I'm not a super social girl, I'm not a sleepover girl, but I was kind of trying to be a little bit more invested in other people in terms of giving them my friendship and then allowing their friendship to kind of impact me. So it was a really big deal for me to book that, and I was pretty sad when it got canceled. But at the same time, I knew that, what is something that I could do that would be significant for me? So after that got canceled, I decided I was going to book a soul portrait with Sarah Clark.
Which you did.
Which I did. So last week, before everything closed up and we were still allowed to kind of see people, I booked a soul portrait with Sarah, which was an amazing experience for me. The process that she does in coming up with the end result of a beautiful portrait for you is just so cool. And I was also really moved by how Sarah just has such great confidence around being an artist. I think that was just something that really made me appreciate having her in my life as a friend, and I would even call Sarah a mentor. She's just a really inspiring person for me. And after that, so I did a soul portrait with Sarah Clark, and then I went and got a tattoo.
She did.
And I've not gotten a tattoo ever before. I've never been against tattoos. I've just never been able to think of something meaningful enough that I would mark on my body for all time. So I had Marnie Rochelle is a beautiful tattoo artist here, also a friend of mine. And same thing as Sarah Clark, I'm just really in awe of her confidence, of just the precision and the artistry of her marking people's body, and she just does it so skillfully and so well. So that was an amazing experience for me. And finally, the last thing that I'm doing to mark my 50th year, which actually technically will be my 51st year, is in June. I'm going to cycle the Kettle Valley Railway with my friend Chelsea Beta. And she is somebody that just over the since COVID, that she and I have become closer friends, and she's just a really special person to me. So we're going to cycle we're not sure where we're going to start, maybe Grand Forks area, and then we're going to go all the way to the island, about 1,000 kilometers or something. So, and I think for my birthday, we got me a new bike.
Yep.
Yay! So that's how I've marked my 50th year, is just through friendship and being more vulnerable with people, which is, I'm really good at one-on-one stuff. I'm not as good in the groups, and I've been really working on that this year, and it's been a great year for me just to really cultivate some of those friendships with other women that are just so impactful and inspiring to me.
When Jody and I were planning for this episode, we just wanted you guys to kind of think like, okay, so maybe some stuff wasn't able to happen but what is able to happen? What can you especially set up in the future? I think was one thing for you that it's like, okay, this isn't happening on my birthday, but your birthday's in the middle of winter, so it wouldn't be a really good time for a bike ride anyways.
I run a marathon in the winter.
True.
But yeah, you're right.
So
having something to look forward to.
Yes.
I think even though you might have to still put it in pencil because we don't know what's going to happen.
Yeah.
Just to train for something feels really important to me, and to plan something. You know, Chelsea and I are going to plan this huge trek that we get together every so often just to talk about it and send messages, and it's important, I think, to have hope, to look forward to something in the future.
Well, happy birthday to Jody, and if you want to comment happy birthday to Jody, please do so. I'm sure she will really appreciate that. In tomorrow's episode, we are going to talk about starting something new and learning something new, and we're going to actually show you what I started doing earlier in the summer. It was really
kind of random,
but
cool at the same time.
Yeah, so really simple, and this isn't really an inspiration to like get you guys to do this or anyone else to do this, but something that just I started and I'm really glad I did. And
you've never done it before.
Yeah.
And now you're kind of into it.
Am I?
A little bit.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, we'll see you guys tomorrow.